Hi Sun fans, how we're getting on. So we're just back on another video. This time it's the match preview video for our game on Tuesday against Queen's Park Rangers. So we're going to have a little look at how they have been doing this season, whereabouts they are in the league, and what we think our chances are. So following on from our great win on Saturday against Reading, we'll be looking to follow that up with another win on Tuesday night against the struggling QPR. So QPR, they're currently managed by Neil Critchley, who you might remember was in charge of Blackpool a couple of years ago. I think he led them to the Championship via the playoffs in League One. He was appointed QPR manager in December 2022 when Michael Beale left to join Rangers. Now at the time they were doing quite well. And an interesting fact about Critchley is that he's actually only one of 16 managers in the world to achieve the FIFA Ultimate Elite coaching badge. So, he's got a good, on paper, he's got a good, a good background. However, it hasn't really stood him too good or too well so far, QPR. So they're currently 16th in the league, and since he took charge, he's played 10, he's only won 1, he's drew 5, lost 4, and he's only took 8 points out of those 10 games. So since he took charge, they've been on a bit of a downward spiral, and the only game they won was the first game in charge, where they beat Preston 1-0 away. So there's a little bit of unrest, I think, at Loftus Road at the moment. They're in free fall, so there'll be a team looking to get back to winning ways. They haven't won a game in the last 9. Like say, they won his first one, but they've not won in 9 since then. On Saturday, they lost 2-1 at home to Millwall, a team we beat the week before. Drew the week before, with Duncan Watmore getting his first goal for them, and they were getting beat 2-0 that game, and they got a consolation goal in the second half, so they lost 2-1. So can we make it back-to-back home defeats for them? Overall, like I say, they're in 16th place. They've played 31, they've won 10, drew 9, lost 12, they've scored 33 and conceded 40, and they've got 39 points. They're currently 7 points behind us, I think. At home, they've struggled as well. They've played 15, they've won 5, drew 4, lost 6, and they've only scored 18 goals at home. They've conceded 20, and they've got 19 points, and they're currently 18th in the home form league. So they are very much a struggling team, pretty much as Reading were when they came to the Stadium Light on Saturday, and we've seen how much of a tough game that was. But I think we can go into there with a lot of confidence. Top goal scorers for them, so they've currently got 2. Chris Willock, I think, has got 6, and Lyndon Dykes has got 6. However, Lyndon Dykes is currently out. I think he's just getting out of hospital. He's had pneumonia, so he'll be a big miss for them. He's their kind of focal point up front. So he's going to be, I'm pleased he's not playing actually, because I rate him as a championship striker. He's big, physical, and he's probably something that we could do with. And also Tyler Roberts, who's on loan from Leeds. I think he's doubtful and might be miss out again. So they've got 2 big players out, who they kind of rely upon. However, they have just signed Chris Martin. Now, I didn't know he'd signed for them until I found out he scored at the weekend. So he was a player who we were kind of looking at, or in the media we're saying, would he do a job for us? I don't think the club were ever looking at him. But out of the free agents that were out there, he was the one that was mentioned, and he came on a sub on Saturday, and got a consolation goal for them. So he's going to be a danger man, no doubt. He'll be looking to build on that, and he's probably going to get a start at the weekend. On Tuesday. So he's one to watch out for. Obviously, if you can think back to the reverse fixture up at the Stadium Light, what a topsy-turvy game. We were winning 2-0 up until the 87th minute. We had goals from Roscoe and Ellis Sims. I think 2 in quick succession in 30 and 35 minutes, and then we were leading up until the 87th minute. You get a goal in the 87th minute. I think was Ilias Chair, he got one, and then typical Sunderland, the 92nd minute, up comes their goalkeeper Seni Diang for a goal, for a corner, you know, and bangs in an equaliser. You know, what's the odds on that happening? But typically happens to someone, and they got a 2-2 draw, and they probably didn't deserve it, you know. But that was kind of at the start of the season. That was one of the games where we dropped points. Coventry was another one, but we've learned from that. So it isn't going to be an easy game. Like I say, they're going to be up. They're going to be up for the fight. They're going to try and get back to winning ways. But I think we can go down there and get a result. Now, from our point of view, you know, listening to Tony Mowbray's comments after the game, he did say there was a few, you know, bodies in there with ice packs. You know, sore body, sore leg, sore muscle. So, is it now time to freshen things up? You know, I think the subs that came on Saturday kind of changed the game a little bit and gave us a little bit more energy. So, I think we might see 1 or 2 changes on Saturday. Tuesday. I will keep saying Saturday. On Tuesday night, and this is the team that I think we'll go with on the screen now. So, I think we'll probably have Patterson in goal. We'll probably keep the same back 4. We'll have Trey Hume, Danny Batt, Dan Ballard and Adji Lees here, because you know that back 4 at the moment is looking rock solid. You know, Dan Ballard had Andy Carroll in his back pocket all game on Saturday, so there's no reason for it to change that back 4. Midfields, where I think we're going to probably look to make a couple of changes. I think we'll probably see Dan Neil Mitchell. Dan Neil, I'm not sure, he might be rested. He did take a knock in the ribs off Andy Carroll, so you know he might be struggling for Tuesday. So we'll probably see Mitchell. We might see Pierre Ekwa, or we might see Abdullah Bar in there, or we might even see Luke O'Nien. But I'm going to say we'll see Luke O'Nien and Mitchell in midfield. Then we'll have Patrick Roberts on the right. I think Jack Clark could be left out, so I think we'll see Alex Pritchard come in on the left hand side, and then we'll have Ahmad and Gelthardt. So I just think there'll be a couple of changes, and on the bench we'll obviously have, you know, like I said, Jack Clark, and Jefferson Bennett amongst others, Pierre Ekwa to come on if need be, and obviously Lahaji if to change the game, who looked, you know, didn't look too bad when he came on Saturday. So that's the team I think we'll play. I think we can go down there. You know, it's a tight little ground, isn't it? That, you know, it's a traditional old ground is Loftus Road. The crowd are quite close to the pitch, but if you can get on top, you know, the crowd can turn quite quickly down there. So I fancy us for to go and do that. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 win again, the same as that they lost on Saturday. So 2-1 to us, and I'm hoping the more games that Gelthardt plays, the more he sees our style of play and fits in with our style of play, and we'll get up to speed. You know, he hasn't played much football. He's had a few introductions from the bench in the Premier League, but he hasn't really played, you know, game after game. So it'll take him a while to get up to match fitness. But again on Saturday he showed some nice touches. He you know, he likes to make runs, and you know, I think we don't kind of suit his type of game. I think from what I can hear from the Leeds fans, he likes to play off a big man, which we haven't got at the minute. But you know, I'm sure it won't take him long to get to fit into our style of play, and he'll adapt his play to fit into ours. He's a good player. You can see he's a good player. So, you know, can he get his first goal? You know, hopefully settle him down. Once he gets his first goal, I think he'll be fine. So that's just my thoughts on the match on Tuesday. Let us know your score predictions below. Be interested to see what you think. Do you think we'll make many changes, or would you make many changes? I think you just need the times right now for to freshen the team up, and you know, and use the squad that we've got to try and get through this difficult month. You know, we've got, you know, quite a few tough hard games coming up. So let us know what you think. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like I said, we're trying to get to 500 by the end of the year. We're currently on 224, so thanks to everybody who's, you know, took the time to subscribe and takes the time to watch the videos. It's greatly appreciated, so thanks very much. Watch out for the match review that'll come out after the QPR game on Tuesday. Any other bits of news that come out, I'll jump on and do some other little snippets of videos as well. But until then, thanks for watching. Take it easy, stay safe, and we'll speak soon. Ta-ra.